Welcome to Hockey for Dummies. As you can see, I am not in an ice rink, and since this video will probably top out at 25 views, I'm not risking my tailbone for that, okay? I would be on my butt the whole time. I'm not the expert here. I am the resident dummy. I am the one who needs to learn the game of hockey. I've never watched hockey before in my life. I got this, I was in Pittsburgh, so I picked up this shirt. I watched Happy Gilmore. I watched Mighty Ducks when I was really little. Miracle on Ice. That's the extent of my hockey knowledge. But today and always on this channel and on my Instagram and on my TikTok, whatever, T18 Hockey, check out all of those platforms. We're going to be learning hockey. We're going to be learning about the NHL. We're going to be learning, I don't even know all the teams in the NHL. Couldn't tell you. But my local team, the Utah Mammoth, Tusks up, baby. Is that what we do? I don't know if Utah people are allowed to do this, though. This is bad, isn't it? So yes, I'm the guy who wants to learn the game alongside with you, or maybe you're a big hockey guy already, hockey girl, guy. I don't know. Yeah, we're open here. All right. I need you to help me in the comments if you know hockey. Teach me, please. I know nothing. That's what we're doing today, is we're going to learn some games. We're going to learn some rules of the game. And like I said, we're going to learn the NHL, the players, the teams, everything. Maybe we'll play some NHL video game. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just here to learn the game, have some fun. I'm not even a casual fan. I'm an absolute noob. And now I got to learn the game. I want to become an expert on hockey in like 3 months. That's probably not going to happen. How did this get here? I don't know. No, this is my other YouTube, basketball, football. Probably mostly going to be football. My videos have been a little rough lately, so they're going to get better, I promise. And hockey's going to be better. Hockey for Dummies. Well, what is icing? We'll learn that later. I need the beginning. How to play ice hockey. I don't want to play. I just need to know how to watch. I've never watched a hockey game in my life. I told you that, right? Right? We will watch some hockey on this channel. Hockey explained. 8 minutes. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it.
We all know the basic rules. 3 20-minute periods. It's 5-on-5 plus goalies. Hit the puck with your stick and get it into the opposing team's net. But hockey's fast.
I do that.
And there's just so much going on that it can get tough to keep up with everything else that you're watching. In this video, I just want to give more context to any new fans and explain everything that you see when you first tune in to a hockey game.
That's me. I am new fan. Never tuned in.
First, we'll go over the arena. Then we'll talk about the personnel running the game.
Whoa! I know that guy. That's like PK Subban? I don't know. He's on my Instagram occasionally.
And finally, we'll go over the composition of a hockey team.
That's a lot of guys.
Surrounding the ice are the boards, and attached to the boards are...
I love the boards. They're my favorite part. When people get, you know.
Holding the panels together are stanchions. These are worth mentioning because there have been some crazy bounces off stanchions in hockey's history. Now just behind the boards are the team's benches. Each team gets a side.
Bro, there's a lot of fighting in hockey, I know that. That's honestly one of the main things attracting me to the game, okay? So if there's a lot of fights, and we got one team over here, and one team over here, in the comments, if you know hockey, please help me out. Has a team ever, or 2 teams, I guess, ever fought just across this? Like, you know how benches clear in baseball all the time? Does that happen in hockey? They just, like, go over the middle? Is that possible?
There's a small buffer in between them. You'll see a lot of players hop over these boards to get onto the...
Oh, I thought he was going to say hops over this and just, you know, start going ham.
Ice. Directly across, on the other side of the rink, you have 3 sections. There are 2 penalty boxes.
Oh, penalty box. I know that. I know what that is.
1 for each team.
The timeout.
That's where the players
zone.
have to wait and serve out their time when they commit an infraction. And in between the penalty boxes is the scorekeeper's bench. Finally, you have...
See, that makes sense. There's like people in between so they can't like just yell at each other. But you know how sick that would be if they're like prison inmates just like right next to each other, just cussing each other out? That'd be sick. I'm already improving this game.
Each penalty box has a penalty box attendant, whose main role...
They have penalty box attendants? So you're just babysitting the timeout zone? You're a glorified babysitter.
Role is to keep track of all the penalty times and usher the players in and out. And of course you have the on-ice...
Could you imagine? I'm sure they just got a huge fight, right? They're cussing, they're getting all riled up, and they're just absolutely heated. And then these little referee guys are like, "You gotta go to timeout," and then you have to deal with them. You just have this pissed off. I'm sure, are hockey players like giants? Like, are they like football players, like just big and muscly? And I don't know crap about hockey, dude. But you got this big old man just coming out here who just threw a tantrum on the ice, and now you have to sit next to him and deal with him? That's crazy. That's so crazy.
Sometimes you'll hear the term bar down. That means the player has scored a goal by ricocheting the puck off of the crossbar and down into the net.
Ah, look at me. I'm learning some jargon. I'm part of the hockey community now. Bar down, son. I don't know if that's a thing.
Now let's look at the lines on the ice. Let's start off right in the middle. This is the center red line, and right in the middle is the center circle and center ice face-off spot. This is where the
a face is like a tip-off in basketball, right? Face-off,
game
tip-off,
always starts with a face-off at center ice. To the left and right of the red line, equal distances apart, are the blue lines. The blue lines form what is referred to as the neutral zone. And within the neutral zone are 4 more face-off dots, referred to as neutral zone face-off spots. Now to go over the rest of the lines, we have to put you in the shoes of a player. Let's say you're Team Canada, and you're playing against, say, Team Sweden. Your goalie is over here, and theirs is here. This would be your attacking zone, and this would be your defending zone. Both are identical, but this terminology is important to know for when you're watching games. In 2005, in an effort to create more offensive opportunities, the NHL added 2 more red lines in each zone to form a trapezoid-shaped area behind the net. Previously, the goalie could roam anywhere they wanted behind the net and help their team out defensively. With the new lines, the goalies are now limited to playing the puck within the trapezoid shape. Now, let's talk about the hockey teams. Let's start with looking at the composition of a roster. Each team dresses 20 players per...
Okay, this is going to be good to know. I have no idea how many guys are on a hockey team. 6-on-6 is what you play.
Per game. You have 12 forwards,
12
6
forwards,
defensemen, and 2 goaltenders. The forwards
Oh
are comprised
my
of
gosh.
4 centers.
Do goalies get hurt often? Probably not if there's only 2 of them on a team. I don't know.
4 left wings, and 4 right wings. The forwards form lines known as the first, second, third.
How different is playing left wing versus playing right wing? Like, is it not interchangeable? Or is it like right tackle and left tackle? Like the footwork's all different. I don't know.
And fourth lines, with each line having a center, a left wing, and a right wing. The first line is normally the team's best scoring line, while the fourth line is usually used more in a defensive capacity. You might also...
Wait. These guys all have roles? It's not like starters, bench, third string, fourth.
also hear the term top 6 forward. This means that the player has the offensive skills that make them a number 1 or number 2 line player. You might also hear the term top 9, which refers to the top 3 lines, or the term bottom 6, which refers to the bottom 2 lines. Line mates practice together and for the most part stick together in games. This is an important concept to understand, as great lines in hockey are often discussed and even get
nicknames. Yeah, I'm here for this. The bread line? That's crazy. Bill Cook. Bun Cook? Brother's name was Bun Cook? That's sick. And Frank Boucher. Okay, these guys are old. The bread line. The Black Aces? That's kind of sick. Oh, the first all-black line. That makes sense. Okay, that is a cool name, though. The cash line, all right, the money line. The century line, Conehead. The Coneheads. You are one of the greatest hockey lines of all time, which I'm sure is a great accomplishment. And you got stuck with the Coneheads? Brutal. The Dynasty line? Okay. I thought that just said Pete Maravich, like old Pistol Pete, but that would have been sick. The Espo line, lame. French Connection, cool. Grumpy Old Men. Now that's an all-time nickname. The Grumpy Old Men. These are like the Dynasty line, the money line. No, you're the Grumpy Old Men. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. The Legion of Doom. So you're telling me that the Seattle Seahawks. Wait, when was this? What was 1994 to 1990? So you're saying the Seattle Seahawks are frauds? They didn't make up Legion of Boom. No, Boom sounds cooler for the hard hitting Cam Chancellor. But the Legion of Doom is sick. And now the Seahawks are frauds. And that just ruined my entire early 2010s, okay? Dang it, man. But that's sick. Hockey's cool. Hockey's cool. I'm getting behind this, man.
Names. The Legion of Doom, featuring
That's
Eric
so
Lindros.
sick. The Philadelphia Flyers are just now cooler than the Seattle Seahawks. This is sick. The
John
Legion of
LeClaire
Doom.
and Michael Renberg. And the Production Line, featuring Gordie
The
Howe,
production line. That's
Sid
not hard.
Abel,
Oh, wow,
and
this
Ted
guy's
Lindsay.
Boot nose. A Sydney boot nose Abel. That's awesome. How exhausting is hockey? Like, I've told you my ice skating experience is very limited, okay? All right? I end up on my butt the whole time. It's not very tiring, but it's very hard on my butt, okay? My tailbone is not happy. That's all I know. Is it exhausting to ice skate? Is that why they play in 20-minute periods? Is it just everybody super tired after 20 minutes? I don't know. You tell me. Again, I have no idea. You tell me. And how often are these guys rotating? Like, are bench players like coming in? Like, we know that basketball, unless you're on a Tom Thibodeau team, you're playing like 8 guys in the playoffs, right? How many are we playing in hockey? Is the bench like? Are all 20 guys gonna get some action? Probably not. But is like these guys, the top 9 and the top 4 defensemen and the starting goalie. I can't imagine goalie super tiring, right? You just sit in your little pentagon area. I don't know.
That leaves the backup goalie, as we mentioned, but there's also 3 lines and 2 defensive pairs left on the bench, waiting for their time to get on. Unlike a sport like soccer or basketball, player changes happen frequently, with players rotating on and off the ice every minute.
The Zamboni driver! That's sick. Do they have to, or maybe that's why they only play for 20 minutes. They have to Zamboni the ice every 20 minutes? Huh. I don't know, dude. You tell me. I need help. Hockey's dope. I'm excited. I'm going to watch. It's going to be fun. Thank you for learning the rules of hockey with me. We got so much more. This isn't even the highlights. This isn't even the hard hits. This is just learning the rules, and I'm hyped, dude. Come on. Next video, we're watching just straight hard hits. Come on now. Again, subscribe. This is going to be fun, learning hockey and just growing, becoming a noob, going from a noob to a actual fan. Probably just a casual, but still, you know, come on. And then, yeah, follow the Instagrams and TikToks. We're going to learn the rules. We're going to have a lot cooler stuff over there, too. So check it out, man. And I'll see you in the next one.